Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go get the Jeep. The Jeep has been gone for the past week. It's been in a detail shop. I scheduled this appointment probably like, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago, and I finally got it in. I scheduled it the week before the Jeep Jamboree that we're going to have here close to town, and I plan on going to that. So I wanted it to kind of look its best when I go. The guy that detailed it for me, he made some little clips of some of the stages that he goes through on detail. So we're gonna do like a little collab. I'm gonna put it in this video so you can kind of see some of the steps that he goes through. He is very good at what he does. It's hard to get in with him. Usually you have to call and it's months and months before you can get in with him. I think I talked to him yesterday and he's booked out all the way to like August and working 6 and 7 days a week. So he stays extremely busy. He sent me some pictures of it last night, and man, I'm telling you, it looks amazing. It looks so good. So let's go get the Jeep and see what it looks like in person, and I'll catch you in a little bit.
What's going on, guys? I've got a client in today that's got this 2016 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. He's going to get pretty much my full-scale service. He's going to get the ceramic coating, a double layer. One layer is good for protection, the base layer, and then he's getting a topper that's really good for beating water and dirt repellents. So I'm just going to kind of take you through the steps of getting one prepared. We've already washed this Jeep, and now we're going on to the clay bar phase. A clay bar is literally what it sounds like, just a piece of clay, and you'll spray a lubricant on the panel that you're working on, take the clay bar, rub over the panel. This thing will get off any kind of contamination left over on the paint after a wash. So I'll give this a go and show you what it looks like after I'm done. Spray the panel. We'll spray the panel with a clay lubricant. That'll help the clay slide across the paint better. And sometimes you can even hear it rubbing across the contamination that it's taken out of the paint. So this is what it pretty much looked like before. And then after going across that panel, you can see it discolors it and it takes out all these little pieces of contamination too. And the reason you want to do that is, if you go through here with a buffer to polish or buff the paint, compound it, whatever you're doing, if there's contamination in the paint, it'll grab a hold of that and just swirl your paint even worse. So it could damage your paint further than it's already damaged. Now that I've got the whole Jeep clay barred, I went over the whole Jeep with that clay bar, I'm going to go through and put masking tape on all the rubbers and plastics to make sure that when I'm using my buffer, it's not going to bump into these, and I mean it'll put a pretty rough place in the plastics or the rubber on the vehicle. So as long as you mask it up with this tape everywhere, you know, that you could damage, it should be fine. Okay, so the Jeep has been clay barred, taped off, and I'm going to start my correction phase next, paint correction. This is what I'll be using. This is the Flex XCE 1008. This one is a forced rotation, which means it's not going to stop rotating. So when it hits certain curves on the body panel, it'll keep its rotation going. Some of them, like a dual action machine, it'll stall out. It doesn't correct as good. So I'll be using this. I've got a test panel here. I'm going to try and see how aggressive I have to get with the correction. I'm going to start out with a orange foam cutting pad, Lake County. It's a pretty aggressive pad. That will go on my polisher here, like so. And then I'm going to use a one-step correction compound. Hopefully what this will do, it will cut the paint, get the swirls and scratches out and other defects, and polish it at the same time. So instead of doing a two-step correction, it's kind of like a one-step, but it's all in one. So this will save me a ton of time if it works. Sometimes you have to get a little more aggressive, switch to a pure cutting compound, cuts the paint, the clear coat better. So we'll just see. We'll do this test panel and see how it goes. So I just finished the interior detail on this Jeep. Vacuumed inside windows, went through it with a steamer, made sure everything was clean on the inside. My next step now, before ceramic, is going to be surface prep from 3D. I'll spray the whole Jeep down with this product, and it'll make sure I get all the old waxes, sealants, anything on the Jeep, dust even where it's been sitting here as I've been cleaning, vacuuming the inside. It'll get all that off. It'll make sure it's pristine clean as it can be before I go to put the ceramic coating on. And once I do that, time to ceramic. So I'll put the base layer on first, the crystal serum light, and then I'll wait about 3 hours, give it time to sit there while I'm cure on the paint, and then I will put the topper on, the XO V4. And I tell all my clients to leave it here for 24 hours. I think G-Technique calls for at least 12 hours at the minimum out of the weather, so you don't want it to get rained on or nothing like that. A little extra time isn't going to hurt nothing. So yeah, once I get this done, it'll sit here for a day and then the client will come and get it. So I just wanted to show you a little bit of applying the ceramic. So take it and put it on your applicator. Then go side to side on the panel, or up and down, whatever you want to do. Whatever you're most comfortable with. I usually let it sit there for just a second. You can kind of see where it's at and where it's not at by this light right here. Then you'll just take your microfiber cloth, and this is the leveling out part, which is just like a fancy way of saying taking it off. Flip your rag and you'll get most of it off. And then you can move on to the other half of the door.
This looks good, dude. Look at this thing. You did an awesome job, man.
Yeah, thank you, man. I love this color combo you got set up too. Everybody else has it online so far.
Huh?
Everybody's seen it online, they like it so far.
Oh, I didn't even know it was online yet.
Instagram.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I put it on Instagram stories.
But Chad, it looks good, man. I really appreciate it. You did amazing. You did an amazing job. I'm tickled. Yeah, man. We're definitely gonna have to do it again. My wife's already talking about having her Lexus done. Yeah, thanks, man. All right, guys. This is the Jeep. We get it back to the house. We're going a little bit more detail. before the rain. I was a little worried about picking it up. If you look, it's looking really cloudy. I didn't show the inside, which, you know, I have the 1941, and he got the seats all clean. He puts these protective mats on both sides. All this gear shifter and stuff, everything looks really good. And this is his Instagram, Sloan's Detailing. If you want to check out, he posts on there all the time with detailing videos and stuff when he gets done, so check him out. My Jeep's also got these bronze vent trim and stuff like that, where it's the 75th anniversary. Kind of gives it another touch, you know, with all the bronze wheels and the bronze bumpers. And here's the back, and it's still got the leather, and I still don't know what this material is here. It's like a suede type material in the middle, but the rest is leather. So there's that. Looks really good in the back. Sorry for the glare. I got LED lights in this thing, so it's pretty bright. And here is for the trunk. So it looks really good. This is a little bit of surface rust in this speaker, so that's not dirt. And he got everything cleaned up under it. And so there's all that. I am extremely happy with the Jeep. Like right here was one of the scratches. It's a little deep. It's already into the plastic. So some of this is actually just going to need paint. It's just all there are to it. But there's the Jeep. I wish I wouldn't get so much glare. Try this side. Yeah, so you can see, like, look how shiny this is. I mean, you can see the reflection of stuff in here, and that's a spot that won't come out either. But he got, like, if you look in here, you can't see scratches or nothing. I mean, it's just like a mirror. It looks so much better in person than probably what I can capture on a camera. Let me look on this side in the interior. Maybe it won't be as glared. Yeah, okay. So you can see and this is bronze too, and it says 1941. So I really like all the bronze touches on this Jeep. This Jeep is, you know, and this is bronze here in the door panel. This Jeep's just kind of different, you know. I'm glad I chose the Icon wheels. It's got the, you know, the black ring that, you know, matches some of the black, and then this bronze is so close to those bumpers. They're really, really close on color. And he did lighten these up a little bit. It looks like these were a little bit darker, so, but I still really like that. He really give it that good look. And I put the bullet antenna on it. And these are the stickers I put on it. I took off the one that said Lieutenant Dan and put USJK 1941. It's got the Rubicon hood. These are power mirrors. But this is it. And also LED lights, upgraded hinge. That's the Terraflex hinge. And look, I pulled in like 5 minutes ago, and here is the rain. So timed it almost perfect. Some of it may blow in from my sidewalk or my carport over here. And I also modified my brake light. But there is the Jeep. Guys, I appreciate you watching. I am ecstatic about the Jeep. I think the Jeep looks fantastic. He did a really, really good job. Super shiny. It's protected from the elements. If it rains, the 2-year coat that he put on it, when it rains, it should just bead up and just like roll off. He told me that I probably wouldn't even have to hand dry this thing. He told me just to get a leaf blower or something and just blow it off, and the beads will just roll right off of it, and it would help prevent from like getting any type of scratches additionally from like rubbing on it and trying to dry it off. So he gave me some good pointers. I'm also going to film at the Jeep Jamboree that's coming up that I actually got this detailed for. So if you want to see some other Jeeps, consider subscribing to the channel. I got some more videos I want to do on this, and then I got the other project that I just picked up that I'll go in a little bit more detail in a later video as well. Appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.